Hi guys, welcome back to Edison format. I'm going to show you a quick deck profile of my hero beat today. So we'll start with the main deck and we'll go through. So obviously you play Best Boy in Existence on Stratos, searches everything you need, can't not. 3 Amateur Hero Alias, it's incredibly important, it's just how the deck runs. 1 Ocean, I think quite a lot of people cut this, but I really enjoy it. It's really nice to be able to recycle your Stratos sometimes, or even put back an Ab-Zero. It's really useful. Obviously I play 1 Bubble Man because it's Bubble Man draw 2, it doesn't come up often, but if it comes up, you're definitely winning that game. I then play the Diva package because I like to be able to go into an extra deck, and no one expects Mistworm. It really throws people off. I play 1 more water in the form of Snowman Eater. The reason I play this is because I've got lots of fairies in my locals, and they can't be over 19 unless they bring out a Christia. So it's very useful to have. And then I play Gauze as well, because Gauze is a good card. Moving on, I play 3 equal, and I've got an English one, an American one, and a Korean one. Because obviously, you know, you need all 3 rarities. I play 3 Miracle, because this guy's just a good card. Very good card. If you top deck it in situations, it's beautiful. If you rota for Bubble Man, special summon it, and then you draw like a Miracle Fusion and something else, you know, you're just off to the races. I play 3 Gemspark, because this with Alias, it gets around so many things. So often maybe it's a bit risky, but I'll summon my Alias into like a back row knowing it's like a bottomless, Bell bottomless, and I can chain the spark, get rid of the monster and the back row, and I still get to draw a card. It's just really good. I play 3 Book of Moon because this is the best -1 in the game. Doesn't need any more explanation. 1 MST. I'm opting not to play Heavy Storm because we play quite a lot of traps, and I find that the sparks, they kind of they bait out back row on their own. I don't know, I never miss it. I play 1 Rota because I like to have a 4th way to search everything, and obviously a Future Fusion just to make sure that I can see my Ab-Zeros. Moving on to traps, we have 3D Prism. I often side this out. Yeah, I'm going back and forth on this at the moment, and the same with Bottomless. Don't get me wrong, these are really good cards, but when we get to the side deck, you'll see sometimes I just prefer not to have them because there's more like interactive cards. Especially in games 2 and 3, this is like forecasted, like this is normally hit by a Kaios, and then it kind of does nothing for you. I played 2 Hero Blast. I wish this came in higher rarity. I would immediately buy it. We play 1 Mirror Force because it's at 1. We play 1 Call of the Haunted because calling back Stratos is hilarious. We play 1 Torrential Tribute. 1 Judgment, 1 Return from a Different Dimension because we banished quite a lot with Miracle Fusion. It just makes sense. I think this is a bit weird, maybe in my build, but I rate it really highly. I think it's really good. And then 1 Starlight Road because we play so much back row and my opponent will definitely be playing Heavy Storm. Moving on to the extra deck, we have the 5Ds National Championships token. More importantly, we have 3 Ab-Zeros. It's, you know, you can't play anything less. This guy's mad good. We have 1 Gaia. Now I don't main any Earths, but I'm pretty sure, yeah. But I side Fossil Dino, so this sometimes comes up. It has come up in games before where I've had to make it with Miracle Fusion to win, and that is entertainingly fun. We play Mistworm for what I said earlier, when you know my Stratos in your first turn. add an alias, and then on turn, when you're on your second turn, you normal summon the Diva, get the Gilman, sink into Mistrum, bounce 3 cards, and then Miracle Fusion, make Ab 0, and like it's just 5k immediately. It's really a lot of pressure. Stardust, Black Rose, Ancient Fairy, just because these are good cards. This very rarely comes up because obviously it's quite difficult to make it. There is some ways, but it involves you going through a level 6 synchro, so it's kind of a bit iffy. Same goes for Thought Ruler, but this is a lot better, and because this also plays around like Deep Prism, and it's good. I think there's an inherent issue with this card. So if you make this card or this card, you have to choose. You either play into Mirror Force or you play into Deep Prism. And because Mirror Force is at 1, I would rather make this more often. Because like statistically, all chances are they don't have the Mirror Force. Yeah, I think that this card's mad good, and I'm very glad that I play it. I play a Guayo and a Brio because they're both at 1. And earlier when I was talking about the level 6, you can climb through to the Stardust or to the Thought Ruler. This is the guy. It's kind of a free spot, but it comes up a lot. It's surprising. I play an Android because my favourite first turn play, if I don't have Stratus, is to normal Diva, make an Android and just gain some life points for free. Catasta because Fairies is a prick. And then Chimera Tech Fortress Dragon because sometimes you need to. And now the side deck. So we have 2 Cyber Dragon, self-explanatory, really, really good card to side in. Even when you're going first, it comes up. Even when you're going first, it's good. Fossidine is really, really helpful as well because you can summon your alias and then you can just, in the next turn, you can set it, and then like you can do so much because you can spark away your alias and still have this on board. They think they're safe and they attack into it and then they lose their monsters anyway. I always think of it as my 4th or my 5th copy of Ab 0. Because even if it flips up and it destroys the Ab 0, it's still going to nuke their board. It's very good. Now we get into my spicy cards. Spicy Suzuki Samurai, because you switch it off Rota and it doesn't even flip the monster. It's very good against like recruiter decks, so like fairies, zombies, you name it, it's good. Or anything that plays Raikou, I guess Vio Turbo or Light Sworn or Quick Draw. It puts in so much work and people never expect it. Same with Hammer Shot. No one sees this coming at all, and it always catches people off guard. I use it very occasionally to destroy my own Ab 0 because then Ab 0 triggers, which gets you more advantage most of the time, and it comes up a lot. Double Fissure, this never ever comes up, but in one of the first Edison decks I built, I main Double Fissure and it won me the tournament, and so I always side Double Fissure. 2 Lightning Imprisoning Mirror because I do not like fairies. They're probably one of the best decks in Edison and one of the hardest matchups I have. However, more and more now I don't side these in against fairies because they always side in back row hate for you. So the trend now is to side in Breaker and Compulse. So like they get through, like they get around a deck Devi and they get around the limb. So often, more than not, I don't actually side them in. So I guess these could be potential changes. 2 Dust Tornado because we don't main deck the heavy. So it's really important to have the removal if you need it. But again, this only comes in for very specific matchups. It comes in against black wings and stuff because Icarus attack really does hurt. But if you're able to just set 1 when they normal summon their value and pass, you're like, okay, it's clearly an Icarus attack, and you're able to really use the card to your advantage. I then play 1 Pulling the Rug because I only have 1 ulti. If I had more, I would play more. And I play 1 Transmigration Prophecy because it's a really, really good card. I think this could also potentially be a different card, but I'm really enjoying I'm really enjoying it at the moment. So especially at Milo, because there's quite a lot of Dandy Warrior, and shuffling back a Dandelion is really, really big. Or if they Avarice, it's really, really helpful. There is a lot of Light Sworn as well, and being able to shuffle back things is really helpful, especially when they activate Beckoning Light. You can just chain it, shuffle back the things you think they're going to get. It's just a very good card. Yeah, very, very good card.